is a special Cameron's Kitchen. Let me go ahead and get my stuff going on here. Come off my camera. Man, it's a special episode, a Thursday episode of Cameron's Kitchen. I had to put it down. So I figured I'd come on. Let me see if everything's going all right. Can y'all hear me? Oh yeah, 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 yeah. It's looking good. It's looking good. Man, this is the first week of the year. So, I take advantage of doing a whole bunch of firsts this year. And sometimes people think I don't have any skills. You want to look at that? People think I don't have any skills, but I do have some skills. Yeah. So, but yeah, I just had to throw it down a little bit. So, you know, I want to get your input, your feedback on me throwing it down. So let's go ahead and jump on it real quick here. Show you what I'm working with. All right. So, you know, gotta have some it's always good to have company over from time to time. So, I'm getting my so what I did, I got some steamed carrots, got a couple ribeyes right there, right? They got seasoned right there. I went all out for this one. So, for me, I'm not a super good. So I'm like, look, I'm gonna just use two different frying pans, right? That might just make it a little bit easier for me instead of just using one. Let me see, am I talking? Ooh, looking for that sizzle. There you go. Looking for the sizzle. Oh, what's good? I thought y'all might be in bed. So, yeah, I had to throw it down, man. I let my steak marinate in its seasonings there. You can see the seasonings on top. Good old thick cuts there. Didn't want to crowd the frying pan there. So you can see I got my roasted carrots, steaming my carrots, not boiling them. Did a little bit of extra. Now in that pot in the front, that is a lobster bisque soup, you know. Now I'm not gonna lie and tell you that I made the lobster bisque soup, but I did heat it up on the stove, okay? I don't know how to make a lobster bisque soup, but it kind of goes with that. Yeah, yeah, they were actually on sale. Safeway had a bomb deal for those steaks. I think they were like 16 bucks, like $8 a steak. I'm like, I can't even go. I couldn't even get a steak at Denny's for $8. You know what I'm saying? And I could get two of them big old those beasts. Ooh, boy. So yeah, I'm doing my thing. And you can see me moving around in there, getting myself set. Do you want me to drink? All right. I guess it's the evening time, so I'm supposed to sip while I talk to y'all. So, salud. Mm. Oh, that's good. So it's been a long week already. A lot of stuff going on. A lot of things coming up. Martin Luther King event coming up here pretty soon. And we'll be rolling into Black History Month and all kinds of good stuff. But so I'm searing it. I've got the steak on. What is that? Looks like it's on 6.5 to 7, so I can sear it. Now, I will say, I wish I had maybe turned it down a little bit. You know, sometimes I'm doing too much, and that was the case there. I was doing a little too much, so they got a little seared on the bottom there before I flipped them over. You can see my baked potatoes. So I recommend putting them in a bowl, right? Because I'm gonna load them up. Now, here's the deal. I didn't have all the ingredients that I wanted, so I didn't have my chives. I had sour cream, but I didn't have any mushrooms. I didn't saute any onions, which I was really tripping for that. But it is a weeknight, and I got things to do. I'm busy at the same time, so I'm trying to get my stuff going. But I love a good baked potato. And how you gonna have a steak without a baked potato? So I had to do that, right? But I need you to give me a grade on this. Give me a grade on the meal. Give me a grade on the technique. The feedback was the steak was a little salty. I might have over seasoned it just a little bit, but it's a thick cut of meat, so I wanted to make sure that it was good. Oh yeah, you see, I'm hitting that Himalayan sea salt. Bam. Oh yeah. Just giving a little pinch there. I could throw it over my shoulder for luck, but then I have to sweep it up. That just would frustrate me. So I'm not doing all that. I had to get my salt bay on. You know what I'm saying? Get my dip on. There go my salt bay. I missed it. The first one went to the back of the bowl, so I was doing too much. I was showing out. Okay, I was showing out a little bit. So I'm doing a little bit of seasoning on the potatoes there. I'm checking on the steak. I'm checking on the carrots. Mm. I love that Himalayan sea salt. It's got a good taste there. I'm getting all my stuff ready. So, have you cooked a special meal? I know a lot of people will cook their New Year's day meal. I didn't do that this year. So I was like, I need to make something for the first week, have the first real meal in the house. So that's what I was like, yeah, I'm gonna put it down. And I don't make steak often, right? So I'm like, yeah, let me go ahead and just really do it there. And you know what? Looking at it right now, it looks like there's too much pepper on that potato, but it actually wasn't. It was cool. Maybe because it was big and you kind of mix it up a little bit. Oh, my salad. So, here's the deal. If you're busy, but you're trying to jazz it up a little bit, go ahead and just get those pre made salads with all the fixings in there. They give you the cheese and the fruit and the nuts and all that good stuff. So this was a good salad. So I'm just kind of making bowls so you can see me plating it. But again, I make that baked potato in the bowl. So then when I put all the fixings on there and put the cheese and all that good stuff, it'll stay right there, right? Because if you put it on a plate, it might fillet open, and I also cut it too deep, right? I shouldn't have cut it all the way flat. Now you can see I flipped the steak, and that's what I was saying. I had it on a little high, then I got caught up doing some other things, and I should have flipped it already. Oh man, but let me tell you, I don't like my steak mooing. I want to make sure my meat's dead. Look at that. Ooh, can you see it sizzling on the top? Yeah, let me zoom in on that. So, I should have flipped that one on the back a little faster. But let me tell you, just seared those seasonings in the top. It was nice and juicy cutting into it. Oh man, yeah, it turned out good. It turned out good. Let me just say. So I'm putting on my little sprinkles there, and I don't know what this was. I need to read the package. So it was like a harder cheese, like maybe a harder Parmesan or something like that, and I don't know, some kind of flavored crouton thing. I'm not sure, but the salad was slapping. The salad was good. And then I didn't use the dressing that came with it. I used the raspberry vinaigrette, and I mean, I'm talking about not even a tablespoon, because the salad had so much flavor in it. It just didn't need it. It was good. It was real good. Oh, the lobster bisque is coming. Wait till you see what I do with that lobster bisque, y'all. Ooh, hoo, hoo, hoo. Understand now. One of the things that you could do, the big trick, if you're, hey, what's going on? K Dub, Chef Kendra. I had to do a Thursday episode of Cameron's Kitchen since I had some company. You know how it is. So I need you to give me a grade. Tell me how I did. Now, I didn't want to use bacon, from the store that's already, crumbled. You know what I'm saying? So I had to make my own bacon to put on to the baked potato. You see my work? So this is my New Year's Day. Well, not my New Year's Day. How about my New Year's week meal, right? I'm breaking up the bacon. Now this is a thick cut bacon. Now you'll see me grab a pair of scissors here in a minute because it's kind of it was Asiago, Romano, and Parmesan. Yeah. That salad was so good it didn't even need dressing. I was just like, okay, this is cool. So get a pair. It can be easier to cut. You need to taste it. I'm sorry, Shorty. There's no more. That food is gone. I'm just saying. I don't cook like this. You know what I'm saying? It's got to be a special occasion. So I cut the bacon on it. Like I said, I didn't have the chives. I love chives on a baked potato. I love cheese on a baked potato. Sometimes having the grilled onions and the mushrooms on there too. Ooh wee! And then of course the sour cream. Just let me tell you. And that bacon is so thick. That's only one slice of bacon, right? So I used a half a slice on 2 potatoes. I had to make it again. All right. Oh, but it's not even done yet. So Kendra, when you came on, you didn't see I'm steaming the carrots, right? So in the big pot in the back, I'm steaming the carrots. I'm not boiling them. And that pot I just lifted, that is the lobster bisque soup. Okay. The lobster bisque soup. That's one of my favorite soups. Got the little, chunks of lobster in it. Nice, creamy. No way I can make that. So, I bought that at the store. But see, you can do that, right? You can kind of combine those things. Oh, but wait till you see what I do next. Oh, so I'm pulling out some cheese, right? So Kendra put me onto the Asiago cheese. So now the Asiago, that's it. So this is a mix of cheese that I'm going to put on the baked potato. And this has Asiago and some other cheese in it. But just the straight Asiago cheese, I think I like it because it's got a very sharp taste to it. So I love extra sharp cheddar cheese. And so I think that's why I like the Asiago. So it's good. So, I'm jazzing up that baked potato there. I already got the bacon on there. Oh, but wait till you see what's coming. Oh man. And I made way too much food. I don't, I got my dad's disease. We could have just been fine with a steak, a baked potato, and the carrots. you know. And it's like, all right, or maybe, the salad or the soup, not the soup and the salad. It's like, what you doing, man? You doing too much. But that's how I get down. I do too much. That's my Costco pan set. Been holding up for about what 15 years now, maybe a little bit longer. Probably need to buy the big frying pan. Oh, there you go, Kendra. You know what I'm saying? I had to pull out the Moscato. You know, now I'm not drinking Moscato. I've got some cognac this evening. She got the Moscato. See, there's my lobster bisque. So I'm giving it a stir, right? Sometimes you don't want to microwave it. Sometimes you just need to bring it to heat on the stove, you know? Just brings out the flavors. Oh, the kitchen was smelling so good earlier. Man, let me tell you. Let me tell you. Yeah, you know what? This pot set is at least 15 years, right? Because I think we got it. Let's see, '06. Yeah, probably '06 or '07 is when we bought this set. So yeah, for sure. Yeah, this is an old set. And then the colander can sit on the top of the pot, and then you put your vegetables in, and it just steams it. So it's perfect. So you could, I don't know if you want the flavors. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. So the crab meat, right? So let me tell you, man. Let me tell you. Let me tell you. Let me tell you. All right. Here's the deal. Man, when you whining and dining and you relaxing, you don't want to have big old crab legs and popping it and you hitting the next person in the face with crab meat. You know what I'm saying? Your hands all nasty. So you can go ahead and get that little plastic container of claw meat. Now they got different meats, right? Different parts of the crab. Now I'm not a big imitation crab person. I like the real thing. But man, you don't have to fight with the crab. They just de-shell it for you. I don't even know what the term is, but you get all that crab de-shell. Look at that right there. Now watch what I do with this crab roll. Can you guess? Can you guess what I'm gonna do with that crab? I'm pointing at it. Yes, sir. I made the lobster bisque a lobster and crab bisque. You know what I'm saying? That's a real crab. That's what it's got to be. So now, when you get that spoonful of that lobster bisque, not only do you get some of that lobster, but you're getting that big, chunky crab meat up in there. And it's not the imitation, it's the real one. Am I doing too much? The ribeye plus the lobster bisque crab soup. Is that too much? And then I'm steaming the vegetables, not boiling them. That's right. I add it in there. You know what I'm saying? I kick it up a notch like Emerald Lagasse. Bam! Get my stir on, put it in there. Oh, you see, I was a little indecisive. I'm like, you know what? We got to put a little bit more up in there. That ain't enough crab meat. Let's go ahead and put some more in there. We want to get a piece of crab and a piece of lobster with every bite, you know? Oh, ooh. Let me tell you, that soup was so good. I was almost full before I even got to the steak, just from the salad and the soup. Just getting my yeah, make it chunky. There you go. Get my whisk on. Everyone should put their little apron on, when they get to cook in the kitchen, especially since I'm tripping, wearing my white shirt while I'm cooking and frying, waiting for grease to pop up on my white shirt. I was tripping. But I had things to do, It's a weekday. I'm busy. So now I'm gonna turn my steak down a little bit. And again, you want to make sure you're not doing too much. If you're a novice like me, do one thing at a time. Ooh, look at that. You see the oil? You see the juice? You see the juice from the steak? Right? Oh, tell me that's not beautiful right there. Man. Mm. Let me tell you, like I said, she said it was a little salty. I agree with that. But it still was good. It was still good. Yeah, lobster bisque. Safeway. I get it at Safeway. As soon as you walk in the store, that's where that lobster bisque is. That's the spot. But we're not done yet, though. We're not done yet. Now, normally I would make broccoli with the steak dinner. Look at that. Just because I make the baked potato and I like broccoli on my baked potato also. But you know what? Carrots, you got that orange, kind of gives you get a little pop, right? You got the green from the salad, you get the yellow, orangish from the lobster bisque, and then you get the bright orange from the carrots. Ooh, look, can you see them chunks? You see them chunks right there? That's what I'm talking about. All right, y'all, you got to give me a grade. Look, you see me wiping it off, right? Kendra told me I gotta, the presentation is important, so I gotta wipe off the spillage off the side so it looks good. That's what I'm saying. Got to give me a couple carrots here. Man, no, I'm good. No, I'm good. I'll drink coffee. uh yeah, so now it's getting all plated, right? Now I actually did the bacon in the oven. You know, I cook it on the stove now, but it's so thick it actually to me cooks more even in the oven. Plus it gives you space to do other things on the stove and it all cooks evenly. And so since I had another half of a pack of bacon, I actually needed two cookie sheets. And so you can cook a lot of bacon in the oven that way. So don't be afraid to put your bacon in the oven, especially when you're doing other stuff. And I made so much bacon, right? I'll eat that bacon for the next 3 or 4 days because I'll have it with breakfast. The slices are so thick, I'll just have maybe two, right? Or I'll have two. Ah, yeah, you started it today. Good. Go ahead. Shout out G2. Last quarter, almost done. Oh, you get to drink that bottle of that Wu Tang here in a minute. All right, so I'm showing you. I'm getting ready to show you the plate there, right? Ooh, hoo, hoo. You see that salad? You see the Moscato, the lobster, crab bisque, the carrots, the steak. Oh, and then I had to lay the bacon on top of the steak in the C, right? Because it's Cameron's kitchen, so the bacon got to spell C for Cameron, right? So give me a grade, y'all. What do you think? Now, there's one more thing. It's not quite done yet. There's one more thing coming. But what grade would you give this? Hey, what's going on, Josh? You only cook your bacon in the oven? That's what I'm saying. I just learned how to cook it on the stove in 2022. I've always put it in the oven, so it's just a lot easier. So I need a grade. So of course, if you don't have to break the crab out of the shell, you gotta have some crab just so you can dip it in the butter, right? So I got the butter. I had a lemon go bad, so I didn't have any lemon. But you see, I put the melted butter on there, right? So now we both can dip our crab in there. So that's one person right there. That's one meal. So this is the New Year's week meal, right? I got to show folks that I actually can cook, even though I don't cook very often. So Chef Kendra, what grade do you give me? Good. Oh, you got to give me an A, B, C, or D. I don't even know if Moscato goes with that. That's like a dessert wine, right? I probably should have had a red because it's like it's beef and fish is white wine, but that's what was here. So, and I wasn't going to the store. That's why I was missing so many ingredients. Like I said, normally I would like to have the green onions on the potato, some sautéed onions, and mushrooms. And then, for me, I'm gonna have my cognac to top it off there. So that is Cameron's Kitchen. Red wine, any kind of red wine, huh? Yeah, I know you're not picky. So that was Cameron's Kitchen for the New Year's week. It's been a good week so far. Super crazy busy. Super crazy busy. A lot of stuff going on already this year. I already knew 23 was going to be a busy year. So this is a great way to start the week off. What you know about cognac? A solid 4.0. Thank you, sir. A 4.0. See that, Kendra? I got a 4.0. You gave me a thumbs up. Oh, you gave me an A? Okay. I appreciate that. All right. Now I got the Revs apron on. I don't even know where my apron is. Yep, there you go. I salute myself. Oh no, I'm out now. All I got is water left. Can you bring me some water? All right. So man, I'm gonna have to give you a 3.5. You killed the steak. Oh, I know that you like it still mooing. But I can't eat it like that. It's bloody, it's gristly, it gets stuck in your teeth. It's just I don't know, it weirds me out. I need it. I don't mind it pink, but when it's red and sinewy, like it looks like it's not done, yeah, that's gonna be a no for me. I tried it and it tastes okay, but the texture just throws me off. I can't do it. Yes, Rob likes it bloody. He really does like it bloody. It's doing way too much. But that's my throwdown. So I don't even know what would I do different on this dish? You know what I'm saying? I think that's it. I can't think of anything else that I would do with that. Did I overserve? Did I overserve? Seriously, it looks good? All right, cool. Yeah, someone didn't eat all their food. I ain't gonna lie, I didn't even eat all my food. So I have a little bit of steak for tomorrow. It was too much, but it was good. So sometimes, even though I tell y'all I hate cooking, it can be therapeutic a little bit. Sometimes it can be a little fun for a little while, right? And then after a while, I get impatient and then I'm done. But it was fun. It was fun. So I have to do this a little bit more. Oh, well, thank you. And kind of show y'all how to do some things. Again, the salad was a mix in a bag. So I didn't have to do anything fancy. Although, and most of this came from Costco. The soup came from Safeway. Right in the front, I believe it's a Safeway Select version or their signature series or whatever it is. I think it's like $6.99 for the soup, and it comes in a tub. I don't know how many ounces it is, but we didn't even drink. We didn't consume half of the soup, so there's plenty of soup left. Use a little bit of that crab was $14, I think, and that's real crab meat. And we only used a little bit more than half of the crab, so there's still plenty there. And then the bacon is for multiple meals. I believe in stretching my dollar and my food as much as I can. The baked potatoes, of course, potatoes are cheap, so that's great. And then cheese and all those things are things that I use multiple times. I don't eat steak, so I probably take maybe I don't know 7 times a year. So that was a treat. But again, I think this steak was $8 a piece on sale at Safeway, so it was a phenomenal deal for the what you got. So always look for the prices. You can always freeze it. And the way these food prices are, please, oh, you could put the bacon on the lobster bisque soup. Yeah, but you know what? You already got bacon in the potatoes and you got bacon on the steak. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you can overdo the bacon. All things in moderation. All things in moderation. And that bacon, because it's thick, it's very strong, in regards to its flavor, so it can overpower it. I know you just saying. I know Rob probably is like, yeah, baconator, put it on everything. Put the bacon in the salad. Put it. It actually does go with everything. So for sure. But man, I don't know what y'all are doing. I'm gonna go and enjoy the rest of my evening. I still got a long day tomorrow. I appreciate y'all tuning in to this special Thursday night episode of Cameron's Kitchen. Uh, you know, be adventurous. Cook something you haven't cooked this year. I don't think I've made this together before, so this is new. And I will come on with some new dishes, and either it'll turn out good or it'll turn out bad. But I'll show my work regardless. All right, y'all. Have a good night. I'm gonna sign off. Enjoy your evening. I know I'm gonna enjoy mine. All right, y'all. I am Marwan Cameron. This is the Conduit, Cameron's Kitchen. Till next time.